Am I looking at a specific fight? Not really a specific fight. I mean, I will be looking at a specific fight. I'm generally going to be looking for right now. I'm generally going to be looking at your guys' Void Reaver, especially if I haven't looked at your logs before. So if I haven't looked at your log before, I'm going to be looking at Void Reaver. Just to show, like, just to see if you're doing the rotation correctly, seeing what you could be doing, seeing if you're hitting your twists, seeing if you're hitting too late, seeing if your gear could be, you know, doing something different, you know, something like that. So Carl wanted me to look at his stuff. Let's see here. Let's take a look at Carl here. Let's, like, for example, we'll take a look. I mean, so he can get better gear. He said that he, you know, needed to get better gear. These shoulders, you know, we can get more. His hit, you know, it's probably good if he's got a, what's up, Yashi? How you doing, brother? What's up, Slap? Yeah, so this is a fast fucking kill, man, for sure. I mean, I don't really like these bracers, honestly. Could probably find better ones. I mean, you know, find them, obviously, bracer eradication or, the bracers off of, oh, guys, hold on. Hold on, let me put the fucking... You guys didn't even help me. Come on, guys. Alright, someone say something. Someone say something real quick. Let's see if the chat's on the channel. There we go. Oh. Hold up. Hold up, fellas. We're changing it. That needs to be red. Alright, now someone say something. Now someone say something. 69 420, yeah. How's that? How is it working? I don't want a delay, honestly. All right, now someone say something real quick. See if it works. I just want to check and see if the chat is on. Nobody wants to test. See, yeah. What the fuck, man? Why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? Okay, now I got it. I definitely got it this time. Test, please, test. Let me get a test in here. I'm telling you, it's done. I'm telling you. We got it. All right. All right. We got it. So you guys can... Okay. All right. All right. So, fellas, we're looking at Carl's. We're looking at... we're looking at Carl's logs here. He could do a little bit of different gear stuff for sure. Let's take a look here and see if he's hitting his seals or not. So he's got a couple melee hits with just melee command here. Probably from what I can tell. I mean, they don't look like they're in a hasted section, because this is probably the hasted section of the kill right here. And he hit 3 back here, so... yeah, I mean, I would say, you know, something you don't want to try and do. You know, obviously. This is good, this is good. No hits with, Yeah, see, he's got a good amount. He could probably do... maybe a little bit more concentrate, but I know he told me that he did pull aggro on this fight right here. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at this Solarian. So I mean, yeah, you guys are on the Solarian here. If you guys are engineering, you really, 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 really need to be using your sapper charges on the ads. So if you're like DPSing the ads, or the ads come out and those little tiny ads, you got to be using super sapper charge on those for sure. I got this 232 kill here. Yeah, Carl, you got a couple of Crusader strikes here, where that are, you know, overlapping and causing your melee hits here to hit, you know. Try not to do that. Let's try not to. But I mean, Carl has some good logs, man. He's got some good logs. I think fixing the gear a little bit could help. I think damn, that DST proc right when he yeah, I mean, I think Carl's got some good logs, man. And honestly, the most of the things, when somebody has good logs, it's gonna be, you can put in a filler somewhere. You could maybe squeeze in a judgment before you twist when you don't think you could, you know, those types of things. I mean, it is very, very small amount of things that you could do. So here he could be twisting more. He definitely could have a higher CPM on twisting here, or at least have a higher amount of judges or higher amount of sealed bloods, because you're doing like filler judges or something like that. So you have like an increased little bit more cast on, just on this Hydros, for example, a little bit more cast on your seals, straight up. But I think Carl's in a good spot, honestly. Yeah, I think Carl's in a very good spot, straight up. Take a look here. Back at this Void River. Yes, of course I'm listening. Of course I'm listening. Damn, dude. Only 12 hits. Ah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. That sounds about hit, right? Ah, okay, he's getting parried. Oh, so he's getting... standing in front of the boss here. Definitely want to try not to do that. I know you might have been tanking it, but try not to do that. Especially if you're tanking Void River. Do I haste potion while in Lust? Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. Alright, we're gonna... Gorby, are you here? Gorby, are you here? Okay, so this is like... Do you have... like a gruel log we can look at? Did you just start playing Ret, Gorby? Do you do phase 1 at all? Okay, so you've only done... You just started doing... No, you're new. Okay, alright. Alright, so since you don't really have any logs for here, and the Hydros... How long is this Hydros kill? Yeah, that's too long of a kill for me to judge. Okay, alright. We're gonna look at your gruel, man. We're gonna take a look at your gruel. Did you die during this gruel? Please tell me you didn't. I don't think you did. No, okay, you didn't. Okay, so this is good. Alright, so other than it being a little bit long of a kill, let me take a look at your buffs here. You getting leader of the pack, you got Unleashed Rage. Is this Shaman totem twisting? Don't see a Grace of Air on here anywhere. Pretty big damage. This Bloodlust was a little late. I don't know why this okay, so if you could have the Bloodlust a little bit further, that would be better. Like near the beginning, because one, you could Avenging Wrath and pop your trinket early enough that you could use it later on in the fight. right? So you using it, like them using it this far back, kind of like messes you up, you know. Definitely put a haste pod in here, my man. Haste pod is huge. Let's take a look at your gear. If you have, okay, so you have blacksmithing. Are you engineering? Are you blacksmithing and engineering? You know my spiel. I prefer Lionheart. You can do both, man. If you want, you can do both. Like you can have Lionheart and Stormherald. I know that that's like a lot of work, but it's something you can do. But I mean, if you're a big PvPer, then yeah, I guess. Let's take a look here. Do you have a boomkin by chance? Just started, so you got to get these gems, obviously. This is a very good racers. Get these gemmed first. Do you have a different trinket than this, my man? Hold on. Turn that off. Got a bit better gear now. Okay, hell yeah. I like that. You get some gems. You get some enchants. Maybe if you get a... Oh, I know. I got you. So let's take a look at your actual... So, try to make sure that you have a seal up. I see that you Crusader striked during one of these melee hits where you didn't have a seal up, right? So you decided to Crusader strike instead of reapplying a seal. You prefer to have Seal of Blood up. You know, sometimes you have Seal of Command up. I know I try to tell you guys to minimize that. Not the end of the world. At least you do have a seal up. But you want to try and keep Seal of Blood up for that. Let's take a look and see if you're twisting a little too late. Okay, so you might be... Okay, alright. So here, I can tell you this Crusader strikes, right? This Crusader strike on... When I click just having Seal of Command up, that means you Crusader striked while you just had Command up, right? 5 times. And these 5 Crusader strikes, almost 100%, translate into 5 melee hits with just Seal of Command. Okay? So what you want to try to do is you want to try to not Crusader strike with Seal of Command up. You want to try and Crusader strike with Seal of Blood up. Because when you Crusader strike, you're generally not going to be twisting on that swing. Generally. So you want to try and get some guaranteed damage. I don't know if you're twisting a little too late in comparison to this. I don't think you're twisting as much as you can be, for sure. And I think you might be delaying Crusader Strike as a result. When did this occur? I guess that was not too long ago. It was 6 days ago. Let's take a look. Did you died on this? Did you die on this Hydros? Wait, no, this is the wrong guy. Let me just go back to Orby. Did you die on this Hydros? Hey, you did not. Yeah, so you got a lot of... You remember being as fuck on this one? Use Dark Runes, Mana Spring, making sure you have Wind Fury, making sure Judgment of Wisdom is on the target. These are huge, huge, huge things. Cast by friendly. Yep, look at this. This is huge, man. This needs to be assessed right here. Like, absolutely, like, this needs to be... That needs to be up instantly. Instantly. So wisdom is so incredibly huge that Like it's so big, and then having Judgment of Crusader as well up is so big for your mana regen as well. Like insane, dude. Because of the way that Judgment of Wisdom not applied by you and your Seal of Crusader interacts with that Judgment of Wisdom, you basically have a double chance of proccing Judgment of Wisdom every time you auto attack, or every time you land a Wind Fury attack, for example, or every time you land a Seal of Command attack. You know what I'm saying? So that is so pivotal for damage. I mean, yeah, I mean, you got a lot of melee attacks here that don't, that don't have any melee, like any seals at all. So you need to make sure that you have seals up for sure. Didn't look like you were twisting too late on this one. So overall, I would try to say work on your twisting. Try to get those casts up. Make sure Seal of Wisdom is up. Not necessarily you putting it up. Your Holy Paladin can put it up right in the beginning of the fight. It's actually honestly better if your Holy Paladin applies it right in the beginning of the fight, because then your Paladin can generate threat or pick up ads or anything that you might do, you know. That's just, you know, I think work on the twisting. But be twisting not enough, I don't think. I don't think you're twisting enough. And I don't think you're pressing Crusader Strike enough. But again, I think that attributes to the mana. So, Judgment of Wisdom, Mana Spring, Dark Runes, Judgment of Crusader. Definitely need to have all that. Your mana regen will be so much better. Are you using max rank command? Are you using max rank command, or are you using rank 1 Seal of Command? Rank 1? Okay, yeah. So, I mean, dude, truly, you know, when I look at this fight and I look at the debuffs, right? This is the biggest thing right here. 27% uptime on Zhao. I mean, that's affecting everybody's damage. Every single person's damage here is affected. Every single person. The warlocks, the mages, the hunters, you, everything. And not only that, this affects healer mana, right? The warlocks don't have Zhao up. They're not getting as much mana. They have to tap more. The healers have to heal more. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. Legit. You know? So Zhao is the biggest thing right here. I would say twist a little bit more. Crusader Strike more. Make sure Zhao is up on the target. Huge, huge, huge. Also Mana Spring. That's what I would say for you, Gorby. Get some more logs for sure under your belt with you know, making sure you have, you know, mana regen and stuff like that, and just come back and show some more logs, because I guarantee you, if you have the mana regen, my man, you're gonna be in a much better spot where you can twist more and you can Crusader Strike more. 100%. What's up, Z-Man? Like 100%, you're gonna be in a much better spot for mana regen and actually casting and stuff like that. Guys, this is JCR's log. I need to go grab water in order for me to continue this, but I'll be right back, and we will take a look at JCR's pump on Hydro. Look, this man, he messages me a 2.3k. Look, JCR, are you here? He messages me a 2.3k Hydros log with a minute 50 time, and he's like, "What can I do better?" I mean, dude, you're fucking pumping here. You're fucking pumping. I'll be right back. Yeah, no, I'll take a look at the hasted, and that's something that, you know, I think Ender asked. So we'll talk about how you play during the hasted rotation. You're talking about during Bloodlust, right, JCR? Like Bloodlust and Haste Pot and all that. Yeah. Bloodlust, haste pot, 4 times, squawk, DST. I mean, I wish that were me, dog. I wish that were me. We got the water. Okay. All right. Take a look at his timeline here. All right, when did you get bloodlust? 10 seconds in. All right. And you haste potted 11 seconds in, and so did your wings. Okay. So from what I can tell, do you not wings, trinket, steel twist macro? When are the shirts going on sale? You want to buy a shirt, Varix? You trying to buy a shirt? A real Blayst t-shirt? I mean, it's not even like, it just says the real Blayst, and then it just says Blayst, you know? Maybe I should get the real Blayst, and then just get like, you know, Varix. I must just not have or didn't twist. Okay, yeah, so like here from what I can tell is you didn't. You used a super sapper charge right at it. Do you have a super sapper charge in your, Wait, why does this say Seal of Blood? Like, why does it say you constantly have Seal of Blood? Why does it say that? Wheelchair class players. I need a quote in the back. Like the Rhett handicap. I could do that. I could do that. Dude, you know, JCR, this is kind of upsetting because this is like right when I would want to see this log, right? But why is this timeline fucked up? Like, why is this timeline fucked up, man? Getting Apollo WoW gamers, no. Yeah, no, dude, it's definitely bugged. I don't know why. I think we can maybe... Let's watch him. A double Rhett. Alright, here he goes. Here he goes. Where's the cast at? Can I show the cast somewhere? Is there a casting? Is there a way to show the cast, guys? I got a feeling that there is. I want to check this right here. You definitely twisted. You absolutely twisted and super sapper charged right there. See, that's really upsetting because I wanted to look at the timeline, man. The timeline is like, it's so big for like seeing how you do it. Like right here, you got 6.5. I mean, like your Crusader strikes are 7 seconds apart. I mean, that's fucking perfect. You know what I'm saying? You're doing that. You twist here. Crusader strike. You judgment. I'm pretty certain you hit a melee here, right? And then you, yeah. Okay, so honestly, man, in that rotation, like you, so you've got 4 squawks, you've got a bloodlust up, you've got a haste pot, and your fucking DST procs. You can let one melee hit with Seal of Command. It's not the end of the world. You can absolutely do that, and then you can twist on the next auto attack. Like it's not the end of the world. You're hitting it 1.3 seconds, 1.4 seconds. You're hitting so fucking fast, man. Probably even faster. I mean, you're hitting so fast with all that shit procced. I really wish this was working right now. Kind of annoying. Here we go. Here we go. No, let's do cast. Let's do cast. This is more like it. Okay, so this is you twisting. I'm twisting. Then you Crusader strike immediately afterwards. I wish it would show when your melee attacks would land. Fuck, I wish it would show when your melee attacks landed. I really wish it would show when your melee attacks landed. The melee attack landed here. You probably hit here. Crusader strike. Hit another blood. Judged. God damn it, I wish I could fucking see the command, or the... Here we go. This is exactly what we needed. Here we go. Alright, so this one you got bloodlust. Look how fast you're swinging. 11 seconds. 12.9. Okay, so you're... Okay, so you're at like 2 seconds. Is that right? It's like you 2 seconds, yeah? I mean, you, like 2 seconds, right? You can do like the twist Crusader strike, right? But you're like right on the cusp of not being able to do that. I would say that you're doing like the 2 forward, like the twist auto Crusader strike, or I'm sorry, twist auto twist Crusader strike, right? So you would end up doing something like that. Yeah. So you'd end up doing something like that. So let's see here. You twist, you Crusader strike, which is, you know, during the auto, right? You twist, auto. Why don't you judge in between here? And like, I'm pretty certain you had judge up here, and you could judge and reapply blood in this section right here, right? 0.4. So you'd be up at 14. Yeah, you definitely could have. You definitely could have applied a thing here. You could have, but then you wouldn't have been able to apply a command. Let's see where you're at. Twist. How did you cast the command before your auto? Like, why did you cast the command before your is that just hit it? Oh, that's hitting. Okay. I apologize. That's it hitting. I'm not even gonna look at that bottom one. Fucking hell, man. That's it hitting. Alright, so twist here. Hitting the thing. Doing that perfect. Alright, that's what we want. That's what we want. Alright, so you applied that, you're twisting. Actually procced. Crusader Strike, yes, your auto would hit. And then you'd hit it here with that, yeah. And then Judge in the blood, yes. Command. And twist, yes. So twist, Crusader Strike, twist. Twist. So on this auto attack, you should have twisted. You had enough time to reapply command or Judge right here. So you could, you know, like you twist, Crusader Strike, twist, twist, Crusader Strike, twist, twist, Crusader Strike. You had that for maybe 10 seconds out of the haste that you could have done. Like this section right here. 25 to about the beginning of the lust, right? You're attacking in about 2 seconds. So you could be doing like twist, twist, Crusader Strike, in my opinion, on this one. I think you definitely could. If you're gaming hard enough, brother. Let's see here. Honestly, dude, Uno, my man, I got a, what's up, dude? I got a, in my Discord, you gotta, we go to the channel and put your log in there and I'll take a look at it. So like here, what were we saying? You could twist Crusader Strike in the beginning of that lust, my man, for sure. And you could probably twist Crusader Strike the whole entire time during this lust. Straight up. Twist there. Crusader Strike. That's it. Then you twist. Twist. Crusader Strike. Yeah, so here you started doing it. Twist, twist, Crusader Strike. So I think it might have been a little too fast. Twist, Crusader Strike, auto, twist. Yeah, I think so. You could have Crusader Striked on this right here, right? It's up right here. So on this auto, you could have Crusader Striked. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a little too, you're a little too fast right here. So, the fillers in terms of Crusader Strike, your Judgment, you know, that type of stuff, they're worth a little bit more if you can't twist. If you legitimately can't twist, it's like worth. It didn't feel like I played correctly. I mean, I would say you played the latter half of your Bloodlust correctly. I would say that during this area right here, the beginning with the haste pot, maybe your DST proc, I think it was, you know, dude, if you even hit with a command on that just to twist on the next one, it's not even that really that big of a deal. But dude, if you're going so fast at that point, like, you should be hitting Crusader Strike almost off cooldown, straight up. Like it's kind of free damage because you're not gonna be able to twist every single auto attack because it's going so fucking fast. You know what I'm saying? You will. I totally think Serve is correct in terms of 2-5, where you command with the auto if it's legitimately too fast, it's 4 chickens and above. Um, I do think that's the way to go for sure. So like if you judge and you command auto, it's like not that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? Like you're putting up a lot of speed, dude. You know, so I would say this to anybody here and JCR, like, don't freak out when it procs. Don't freak out. Like, it's just slow it down. You know what I'm saying? Like that Mean Girls where they go, no. That's where they go. God damn it! I think that's High School Musical. Anyway, just calm it down, and you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. But dude, JCR, you absolutely fucking pumped on this Hydros. You absolutely fucking pumped, dude. Like, take a look at this shit, man. Like, this man absolutely did pump. Like, look at that. Look at that. What's the rotation should look like when both lust? It should be twist, Crusader Strike, Ender. So it's gonna be like Seal of Command, Seal of Blood, auto attack. Seal of Command, Seal of Blood, auto attack. Crusader Strike, auto attack with Seal of Blood. Auto attack occurs, you come back, Seal of Command, Seal of Blood, twist. You know what I'm saying? And in that time, whenever your judgment is up, you can judge and reapply a command whenever you were going to go back to command. Whenever your judgment's up, that's when you judge and you put it up. I mean, I'm gonna hit everybody's logs. I'm gonna hit everybody's logs here, man. For sure. Did you post on Did you post on the Discord? Gotcha. Yeah, there's not a long line. I mean, dude, the first one I had so many. Fellas, we're gonna look at Enders. I gotta take a dab here. Straight up. I gotta take a dab. I just carried some fives, guys. All right, let's take a look at Shin. Shin, are you here? Dude, Twist CS is not only is it so easy, it just feels so fucking comfy, doesn't it? What's up, Skyland? Doesn't it feel like a comfy fucking rotation? Like I feel so cozy when I'm doing Twist CS. Like it's so, yes, it feels amazing. It's like it's so help. Like no problem, JCR. You know, dude, I'm happy to help, my man. But yeah, man, I mean, like you're doing fucking great, man. Like legitimately, JCR, like you're doing fucking great, dude. Like just more practice, more reps, and you're absolutely gonna be. No, the channel. Yeah, JCR's a pumper, dude. He's absolutely a fucking pumper. Skyland, you got to go into the Discord and post logs in the Ret Log Review channel. So you do exclamation point log review. It'll take it, you know, explain. You know, probably should do that just so everybody sees. You know, everybody that's there. So Shin, are you here, my man? Or is Shin sleeping? We'll do Shin just because I know he watches VODs. Shin is a big VOD watcher. Okay, Shin is not here, but we're still gonna do it. Take a look at his best Void Reaver, shall we? Okay, 3-minute 37 kill. My man is pumping in respects to his guild. I like it. I like to see it. Take a look at Shin's gear, shall we? I didn't even look at JCR's gear, guys, because I know JCR's gear is solid. Not gonna not trying to pump JCR up. I know he's already, his ego's inflating. But you know, I just got, I got to make sure that everybody's got their gear set up and stuff like that. Let me put my dab timer on here. Let's take a look here. Shin, my man. We should be definitely put a strength gem in this for sure. Definitely put a strength gem in this for sure. Take a look here. Still sitting on the Rage Steel, bro. Oh my god. That hurts so bad. That hurts me, dude. That hurts me. I feel for you, brother. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, damn. We're, Shin, my man. Rip. Big rip. That's a rip, dude. That's a rip. Alright, let's take a look if he's, twisting a little too late. I think he might be twisting a little too late, my man. Yeah, I think he might be twisting a little too late, but it's not overbearing. It's only 3 melee hits with Seal Command. I mean, it's not the end of the world. You have no melee hits with no seal, so that is good. I like that. I like to see that. So 3 minutes 37 seconds. Did you get a bloodlust? Did. You could probably get this up to 10 on Void Reaver. I think you had a good amount of consecrations here. I think honestly, your Crusader Strike is good, Shin. But I think you could twist a little bit more. I think you could twist a little bit more for sure. Especially probably during the bloodlust. Where are we at? Bloodlust is like instantly. Take a look here. About 10 minutes in. Grab this melee. Or 10 minutes, 10 seconds in. So yeah, here you have a Lust Trinket Haste Pot, not in a Steel Twist macro. I know it's not a lot, but this amount of time to this melee swing right here, guys, this Haste Pot right here, this Haste Potion does nothing. It does nothing in this time right here. Like this area right here where it doesn't even hit the melee swing, nothing is affected. So it doesn't, when you pop the Haste Pot before the swing, it doesn't make the swing come any quicker. It makes the next swing come quicker. So that's why I'm a big, don't pop your trinkets, don't pop your cooldowns, don't pop anything, except if you're gonna do it on a twist. 1, you're increasing the damage on the twist. 2, you're reducing the amount of time that that Haste Pot has not in a melee swing that's being affected. And it's just better for, you know, honestly, the longevity of your cooldowns. Straight up. Yeah, that's literally what I do. That's it right there. That's it. I just have I have 3 start attack Seal Bloods. 1 is just a regular start attack Seal of Blood, just the regular one that I use for starting the fight. Maybe I need to switch to a target, anything like that. I just have a Seal of Blood with start attack in it. It's just whatever. I got another one that's it's basically that macro, but it doesn't have Haste Pot. And then I obviously have the other one that has Haste Pot. I use them accordingly, obviously. Yeah, dude, the macro is amazing. The macro is like so good. So let's see here. So on this one, you could have twisted. You could have twisted on this auto attack here, Shin. So you're in this area where you can twist CS right now. Like right now, this is a twist CS for that Haste Pot, right? For that whole entire Haste Pot duration, you can twist CS during this right here. Very, very comfy. Very, very cozy. So yeah, I would say you could twist more definitely during during Bloodlust for sure. And I think you might be twisting a little too late, just clipping it just like a little bit, for sure. But your fillers are good. Your fillers are good, man. You did. How many? debuffs. My bad. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say you could. I was gonna critique if you didn't use both your cooldowns 2 times, just from the length of the fight. Yeah, I mean, twist more during bloodlust heroism for sure. Get that macro for sure, 100%, guys. I'm very very big on the what's it called? I'm very big on that macro for sure. We're still gaming. Okay, let's take a look here. Shin. All right, we are on Omnipurpose. I'm a big fan. I use non-haste pot 1 during trash. What are you talking about? The non-haste pot 1? You talking about the strength? You use strength on trash. All right, let's take a look at Omni. Are you here? Omnipurpose. Okay, so he had a good amount of fillers. He had a good amount of twists. Take a look here. Get that heroism. You're good, man. You're getting your twists. You're not twisting too late. You kind of are a little bit here. You kind of also you did well. I mean, you got 2 command procs out of 3 hits. It's gonna be more damage than riding Seal of Blood for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened, but I just got the worst feeling that I need to shit just now, and I really hope that that's not true. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, so what I can tell is you trinketed, and then you wings Omnipurpose, and then you haste potted. You know what I'm saying? So like we were just talking about the macro, you know, that's huge. That's huge. So like you've got 11 seconds of this Avenging Wrath where you don't have the haste pot. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting the fullest value out of that haste pot. You're not getting the fullest value out of your trinket. Yeah, definitely do that next time, for sure. The macro is absolutely bis, 100%. Like, it is so good, guys. I might need to go. I might need to go shit myself after this. I'm not lying. I got a really bad feeling in the pit of my stomach, like my lower back. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I would say macro for sure. And I think that is causing you to not be able to twist Crusader Strike during your bloodlust. Like, you have this haste pot and you pop it with the bloodlust, right? That bloodlust and that haste pot allows you to do twist Crusader Strike. So for that whole entire haste pot, right, you want that to be with Avenging Wrath. You want that to be with your trinket, right? So if you use that macro, you will see an increase in damage, 100%. Because the burst phase for Rhett is everything, guys. It's absolutely everything. Yeah. See, you're staggered. Like, these shouldn't be staggered, in my opinion. They should not be staggered. It's absolutely huge. Ooh, using World Breaker. Oh, let me check out. Let me take a look at your gear for sure after this. But yeah, I think your buffs are good, man. You're twisting. You know what you're doing. But I think using the macro, using twist Crusader Strike during a haste pot and bloodlust, you're gonna see more damage. You're gonna see more burst. Take a look here. I don't really like this If you can get the trash one, it's a little bit better. Just got your twin blade last week. Fuck yeah. Keep the world breaker though. Keep the world breaker. For sure. What is this? What's this belt here, brother? You know what? Keep the belt. Keep the belt. That is perfect for when you link for 100 deaths. They're like, damn, that guy really needs a belt. Damn, that guy really needs a belt. Okay. Hydros shoulders for sure. Hydros shoulders. Definitely get the Hydros shoulders. If you're trying to get the 2-set tier 5, don't. I would say more strength gems. Especially there, you don't even really need to go for the socket bonus on that one. I'd say put a strength in that red socket. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Hydros shoulders. You don't need a 2-set. Okay, yeah, no, I'm just making it. Is there any other worths macro beside, like, any other macros that are worth it? I mean, I have another macro that's like that, but it doesn't have haste pot, right? It's got two different, you know, things. So yeah, definitely the macro. I think that's a really big thing that's showing up today. A little bit of reoccurring theme on the logs. Guys, the macro that I have, it's in my compendium. It's perfect. It's perfect. I mean, I don't mean to like toot the horn of the macro, but it's legitimately perfect. Like, it does everything that you would want. Everything. Got strangers and cool stuff now? Hell yeah. So I mean, if you got a little bit more strength and you get that macro down omnipurpose, and then once you get that macro, try to work on your twist Crusader strike. You know what I'm saying? Your fillers looked good on your Void Reaver. And you weren't twisting too late. So yes, I would say the macro will help you immensely. I mean, like, I can't, this goes to anybody here, I can't talk about and I can't stress how important it is for stacking your cooldowns as a rep paladin during the burst. If you do not do that during your bloodlust, your parse is done. You're fucking done. It's over. Like, it's done. Like, if you're trying to parse 100, you're trying to parse top 10, you need to stack the cooldowns. You need to stack them, and you cannot get Morgrim Tidewalker tombed right after you do it. You cannot do it. If you pop everything and you get tombed, just walk away. Just done. It's done. It's fucking done. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? Who cares? It's done. Obviously, your raid cares about, you know, keeping Judgment of Wisdom up, but, you know, if you're trying to parse on that, it's not gonna happen. Fellas, I need to take this dab instead of just rambling. Let's look at, I kind of want to look at the Hydros instead of the Void Reaver. I mean, the Void Reaver's not your Void. Who is this? Endorphin? Endorphin, are you here? Yes? No? Yes. Okay, so let's take a look. I'll take a look at your Void Reaver here, but we'll take a look at your gear first. I'm sorry, but I had to take this dab. So give me a sec here. Okay, I thought you had 4 set for a second. I was like, what? Okay. Do you have a boomkin in your raid? Yeah, no problem, Omni. No problem. Guys, this is for everybody here. If you... Hold on. I mean, can you get... Is this really annoying? Like, the sound-wise? I get mixed reviews. Called them big dick and small dick. That's how you do it, bro. That's how you do it, man. You're always worried about them keeping Fairy Fire up. Well, I feel that, but also, like, if you're trying to push your damage to max, if you're trying to parse, you've got to trust them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you are trying to push your damage to the max, you have to trust them. It's as simple as that. You've got to trust them, you know? So maybe take the leap of faith, you know? Not saying that's gonna, you know, make you 100, but I'm saying, you know, every little bit counts for sure. Let me get this dab here, fellas. I don't trust my guild to not randomly bench my boom. Bring both your sets. Bring both your sets. If you like, you know, I definitely would bring both sets. Taking a quick glance at it, your cloak, I mean, you could get Vengeance Wrap, but I mean, you're close to Tidewalker Cloak, I guess. Got Executioner. What is this, Jim? What do you have a why do you have a falling star? Why do you have a strength gem or stamina gem? Definitely something you can do there. Girl the Prowler, not really that good, to be honest. The 12 crit strike. I don't think the 12 crit strike gem is actually. Actually, I'm curious if the 12 crit strike gem is actually better than an 8 strength. You know, was a placeholder. I don't think it is better than 8 strength. I don't think it is. Honestly, it might be. It might be. I think it might be, guys. So I'm assuming you're jewel crafting and blacksmithing, yes? Gotcha. All right, let's take a look at your Void Reaver. All right, so you got, as I was saying before, you don't want to necessarily have command hit. It's not the end of the world. Here, you got lucky, and you got 3 out of 5 commands that hit with just melee. Procced, so you're averaging more damage than you would with Seal of Blood. That's good. But in order to avoid that, you want to try and Crusader Strike with Seal of Blood, for sure. Got a couple melees here with what's it called? With no seals up. Definitely try to make sure you have a seal up for a melee. Like, okay, at this point, I don't even care if it's blood. I don't even care if it's command. You've gotta have a melee up. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely, it's huge. This batching thing, and I'm sure that you know exactly what I'm talking about. I have no idea, but sometimes when you judge immediately after a twist, it'll fucking judge the command. I don't like Blizzard. How hard is it to code it that you don't want to judge the one that has the shorter time? Like, what the fuck? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why is that even a thing? Why does that even happen sometimes? It does not make any sense. And I'm not gonna fault you for this judgment of command here, but I'm just be part of this system. Raging at Blizzard. You are one of us. Okay. You could definitely be twisting more from what I'm seeing here. You could definitely be twisting more. The fuck is this? Oh. Okay, I see. I was like, what the fuck? This system is simple but not let's take a look here. Buffs. When you get into it, you get lost without a trace. Under the influence of hypnosis. Alright, so continue to move in crowds of people around the world, dissolving into the nights. So you have this right together. You're putting this like you had the macro, obviously, from what I can tell, right? You have the it could be a seal twist, whatever, but I think you have the macro that pops, you know, Lust for Battle, Avenging Wrath, and Haste at the same time, right? This Abacus, right? Right after this Lust for Battle is done, you pop this Abacus, right? You pop this Abacus on a twist, right? What you could do is you could even put the Abacus, and this is for anybody in the chat who's listening, right? You can put one trinket above the second trinket, right? In the line of the macro, right? So when you use that first trinket, it's not going to use the second trinket, right? So when that you're in this instance again where he could have Abacused right after this on a twist, right? In order to, you know, have it during the Bloodlust, in order to keep twist CS just for that amount of time, right? You have it on the second row so that when you want to use that trinket again, you just pop that macro again. Everything else is on cooldown except for the Abacus. So you're effectively using the same macro for a different macro. You know what I'm saying? So if you have that second trinket, make another line. Your trinket falls, that first trinket falls, the Avenging Wrath falls, you're still in the Heroism. Your next twist, you pop the trinket. Doesn't matter if it's another Bloodlust brooch. Doesn't matter if it's an Abacus, you know? That's what I would recommend, for sure. But I think you can be twisting more. The Crusader Strikes are good, for sure. During this Void River, you could actually be twisting more and also be doing more fillers. Now, it could be, generally during Void River, we can spam max rank conk. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can just fucking spam that shit. Because you're just taking trample damage, man. You know? Like, or pound damage, you know? Yeah, dude, sleep on the fillers. I mean, it's not a lot of damage, but it's definitely enough for it to count up, for sure. And it definitely affects the overall damage. Like, it definitely affects the overall damage. I think what you could have done is, what could have helped your damage here, for instance, is a little bit more fillers and putting this trinket inside of this Bloodlust to obtain Twist Crusader Strike. Like, you have it here during this haste pot in Bloodlust, but you can have it again with the haste pot. I'm sorry, with the Abacus. And not only that, like, I'm pretty certain that you could have, like, I think that this might be a little too late. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have had this together here, right? And then you could have Abacused, you know, you could have Abacused afterwards with wings. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I would recommend. A little bit of a late of a Bloodlust. It seems like it's pretty long in there, don't you think? When did this occur? 30 seconds in? That's pretty long. Like, that's pretty long. That's a pretty long Bloodlust. Yeah. Give that a go, man. Let me know how it sees. Let me know how it goes. You get a little bit more casts, for sure. More fillers. Casts on twisting and more fillers. Sucks that you are an NG, you know what I'm saying? So having that sapper charge is really big, for sure. Guys, I'm gonna say it again. If you're here and you want the log review and you want, you know, you have a VOD or anything like that, I kind of want to do VOD reviews next week. So keep in mind, if you have, you know, your VOD of a fight you want to get better at, or, you know, anything like that, I think next week I'll be doing log/VOD reviews. And I think the VOD review itself would be educational. Only review Rhett? Yeah. I'm like a Rhett guy. I'm a Rhett guy. Yeah, no problem, Endorphin, no problem. Who is next? Upright Man. Uno is after. Uno is a very big pumper Chad, but he wants to know, why is lurker parses so bad? Huh. Ooh, Eno. Okay, Eno has a Twitch VOD. We could actually. I would like to see. Let's. You know what? We might as well do that. Might as well do one of the reviews. We got Twitch VOD, so if Eno's here, we'll look at that. We'll look at that when we get to him. Look at your Hydra since it's more recent and not a complete disaster like your Void Reaver. I will look at both in comparison to your Void Reaver's kill. Like, the reason that I use Void Reaver, right, guys, is because one, you have full uptime with your melee. With Hydros, depending on your kill time, you are dragging it over, you're not DPSing, you're stopping your damage, you don't want to, you know, you don't want to fucking rip threat right when the Brahmin pulls over and get yelled at. You don't want to fucking do it. I don't want to do it, you don't want to do it, nobody wants to do that shit. But Void Reaver, you have uptime the whole time, especially if you're not threat capped, you can just continue your rotation, and it's like kind of the best fight to actually look at someone's rotation and look at someone's cast. Now, if we're talking like other fights like Leo, we're talking fights like, honestly, you know, Uno, if when we come around to yours, bring up a VOD of your lurker if you can, and that would be perfect, because then I could, you know, probably help you out with what actually is going on. But like fights like those, you kind of really need the VOD and stuff like that. So let's take a look at your Ben's pumping. He's pumping. I really fucking hope that while you were doing this, you were just like, I'm pumping. Let's take a look here. Hammer of Wrath. I've got to ask, what are you doing? What are you doing with the Hammer of Wrath, bro? If it was at the end of the kill, first off, I'm playing with you. I like to... I'm playing with you. If the... Had to take a break a few times to not take aggro, it still end, but still survived. Okay. You're talking about on the Void Reaver. Alright, let's take a look here. So this chest, I would say get blue gems for sure. I would say get another belt here. This belt really isn't that good for PvE. Like, it sucks, man. It's very for PvE. I think Deathforge Girdle might even be better, quite honestly. I like the rest of your setup though, for sure. You gotta get your hand on a executioner, my man, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I like your gear. I like your gear minus the belt and the gems in the chest for sure. Definitely go with strength. Definitely go. Oh, you got one? Okay, yeah, definitely. Go with strength and not attack power. Why do you have 2 blue gems here? Yeah. So I don't know if you know this, guys, and this is to anybody here. You don't need to follow gem sockets in order to put a gem in there. So this Shatari Rock Greaves, yeah, like, okay, so you have a blue gem here, you got a blue gem here, right? And then you've got a blue gem in your meta. So you've got one too many blue gems. That's just the blue gem, right? If If you need to use a yellow, I would recommend. This is good. This is fine. This is totally fine. This absolutely gives more attack power than a 4. You can't even get a 4 strength 4 hit gem. So that's good. So that's a good yellow. But you don't, unless you need the hit, which you don't. Just put strength and crit as your yellow gem. But I think that's good for gear. Let's take a look at your other stuff. I like this. I like this right here. You've got you're obviously using your lust for battle, and then you're using that right after. I like this. You're overlapping this perfectly. This is what I like to see right here, man, for sure. How much damage did you do on this one? Let's take a look. Can't remember how much you did. 1500, and then okay, all right, yeah. So. I'm gonna take a look here. This is it. This is the reason right here. This is why. I knew it. I knew that there was something wrong. I knew that there was something wrong just from the way that your buffs looked, right, man? You're playing this game. You're playing this game perfectly correct, right? And then let's take a look at your damage, just so that my assumption is correct. Okay. You definitely need to make sure that you're not, like, you're not hitting with command. For sure. Definitely. Let's take a look here. Okay, you got 1 melee. This Crusader Strike. So you Crusader Striked when you didn't have a seal up. So definitely make sure that you don't end up doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had to have a seal up. Doesn't matter what. It was preferred to be blood. You're more damage overall. Average overall. Think it was too slow with a twist? That's a possibility. That's a possibility. Seeing this many hits, it makes me it does make me think that you might have been too slow for the twist. Now, it does. Yeah, that's probably what it was, man. So definitely work on getting your twist a little bit like more up on top of that. You have 2 Crusader Strikes here, so that's only, you know, 2 of these melee hits. So I'd say, yeah. You were casting a little. You could have more fillers, more consecrates, more filler judges if you're low on mana, but I don't think you should be with Void Reaver. Well, you shouldn't be, because we're gonna go all the way to here. Guys, look at this. He knows what he's doing with his buffs, right? He's got Unleashed Rage, he's got Wind Fury, and he's got a Bloodlust. He's got everything that you should need, right? However, minus the fact that you could be using more fillers, right? Everybody here is not pumping. And that's not them being bad, right? It's not. They're not bad. The biggest thing right here, and it was on the other log as well, I can't remember whose it was, is this Judgment of Wisdom right here. It was not applied for the first 70% of the fight. Conversely, you look at Judgment of the Crusader, right? You look at Judgment of the Crusader, and you look at Judgment of the Light. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Light is garbage. Light is garbage. Light is bad. If your healers need the light, the Judgment of Light to keep people up, there's something wrong with the healers and their gear and their rotation and their spell priority. There's something wrong with them. There's not something wrong with the people that are dying. You know what I'm saying? The appropriate thing is for that Holy Paladin to immediately judge Wisdom right in the beginning of the fight. He walks in, he judges Wisdom, he provides Sank Aura. No. I'm serious. I'm a big Sank Aura Holy Paladin guy now. Yep. Yep. Nope. No. The prop paladin legitimately, like, upright, it should be your Holy Paladin. It should be your Holy Paladin's job. Your prop paladin should not have to worry about putting up wisdom or putting up light or anything like that. The only thing that your prop paladin should be worried about is picking up all the fucking ads and producing a large amount of threat into all of them. That's the only thing your prop paladin should be worrying about. That's it. He shouldn't be worried about, you know, babysitting a hunter's mana. He really shouldn't. So you look at this, man. You look at 70% of this fight. Your bloodlust was in the beginning. Everybody's popping their fucking cooldowns. You got your mages with your fucking arcane power. They're just hitting it with no fucking judgment of wisdom. They're sitting there 1 second cast time. I mean, like it's so bad. Your hunters are probably they were within. You know what? We're gonna look at the replay. Does this have mana on here? Does this have mana? Can't see mana. Fuck, man. Fuck. That's ridiculous. That sucks. But I can guarantee you, I can absolutely guarantee you, man, that those hunters ran out of mana in a minute. In a fucking minute. I swear. I guarantee you they were in a minute. Like they just, like, my hunters legitimately yell at me and make fun of me every single day of my life for not Crusader striking to keep up Jow. It is so incredibly important that you have up Jow. And it's not even like okay, upright. You legitimately, man, you did everything right except you were twisting a little too late. Straight up. And you were absolutely pumping and respected to everybody else. But everybody else, this mage, you, this warlock, this mage, this warlock, this mage, this enhancement shaman, both of them, the Ellie, the shadow priest, the boom, everybody was affected by that, man. Everybody. Everybody. And that right there affects everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I know it's not you. But what I'm saying is, definitely try to get your I would say get your holy paladin to judge it, man, for sure. It's not you. And also, dude, this is like, if people aren't here, they don't know this. The way that Seal of Crusader and Seal of Wisdom interacts together. Let me back that up. The way that your Seal of Crusader interacts with someone else's paladin Judgment of Wisdom, right? The way that interacts is every time you melee attack, you're attacking the target with Judgment of Wisdom with your melee, and you're also refreshing a spell cast on the target of the Crusader, proccing the Jow. So for you, it's insane mana. Like it's night or day. So stress that Jow is up. You have very, very good. This is not. Wait, where am I at? Purifier. Who am I on? I think I totally exited out of your. Hey, I totally exited out. My bad. So yeah, I mean, like, definitely get a little bit more fillers, but definitely. What's your? Do you have a bad ping, a bad latency, anything like that? I would definitely try to twist on time. It's not like you're not twisting enough, because you're twisting on par with your Seal of Command and Seal of Blood. Yeah, might be twisting a little too late. Yeah, I would say. For sure. And then you could be putting up a little bit more consecrates. But again, man, this is a huge thing to do with Jow and stuff like that. Like you yourself, like, from the way that this looks, you could be doing more damage than 1500 damage, just if your guild had killed the boss faster. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's huge. Like, and I know I was looking at the other people, right? this warlock, these 3 warlocks, these 2 mages, you know what I'm saying? This shaman, like, these people are These people are as fuck. Like, they've got no mana. None. You know what I'm saying? So, I think you're good with your casts. They're on par with each other. Wait, hold on. Yeah, no, I mean, like, your casts are good, your buffs are good, you know what you're doing with that, you're stacking them correctly. But yeah, twisting a little bit too late, a little bit more fillers, and definitely Jow. Even if it's not for your damage, it's for everybody else's. Like, the difference between a 340 kill and a 250 kill is 300 DPS, 400 DPS. I mean, it's insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's everything, right? All right, let's take a look at Uno. Uno, he links this where he has a better Kael'thas and Lady Vosh. I literally hate how I can't have this just because of how we do it, man. I literally can't. Dude, what are you doing on these? What are you damaging? Are you damaging the Striders? On I'm sorry, I wasn't even looking at that. On your the Voshes are on this Vosh right here. Did you damage Striders? That was almost a month ago. You're killing Ellie's. That might be the parse for me. Always, it might be the parse. So you want to look at your lurker. Why aren't you doing? Damn, dude. Which so this which lurker is this, man? Is this this 1300 one right here? Is this the most recent one? Okay, all right, sweet. That's actually perfect. All right, let's take a look here. Let's take a look how he can do this better. I kind of want to click it out and go back in, and we'll start it here. So you could Crusader Strike there, yeah? You Crusader Striked a little too late, yeah? I would have totally done the same thing. I would have Crusader Strike there. Nice fat twist. That was spicy. That was spicy. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. See, you see how he's doing, guys. You see how he's doing this twist Crusader Strike. That's exactly what you want to be doing. What did you do there? I think you might have done it a little too early there. Perfect. Yes. So that's like the biggest thing, right? When you guys get world, make sure that you come back in with this nice fat juicy start attack seal of blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, look how he goes right here, and then he just goes boom. Doesn't even work though, but could have done a feeler. Okay, you did a nice fat consecrate there. Where's your DPS meter? Okay, 1.7k. Your wings go off? Yeah? Yeah, your wings. Okay, so you guys killing these. Do you kill any of the ads like on the side? Yeah? Okay, cool. Yeah? Okay. Do you kill another platform? Yeah. Okay. So you could go steal a command here. You want to save mana. I'm understanding. Okay. You kind of messed up there, and I'm sure you know that part right there. You know you messed up there. You could have put another seal command up there. Let's look at that spout again. Let's look at that spout again. I think that was like actually what might have messed the parse. Right? So twist, right? You Crusader Strike. You're gonna filler here, okay? Judge, command. You're gonna twist into Crusader Strike, right? You should have twisted in Crusader Strike, in my opinion, right? And then the next one would have been yeah. So like right there, you could have put another command up, and then you could have commanded again and came back in and twisted again. So you got Submerge up, you should be able to wings here on this right here. And you should wings. Like on your next twist, you have Submerge in 57 seconds, you should twist right there. Like there should have been, it should have been a wings. You definitely had enough time to do wings here, brother. And I think that's what, you could do more damage here. If you wings right here, you're doing so much more damage. Like not having that set, that's huge, dude. Yeah. Yep. I mean, besides the couple rotation mess ups. I mean, it's, you know, we're all humans. I'm not saying that, but that was a huge. That was like 30% of the boss. Like the boss had like 30% HP when your wings comes up. Like I'm looking at this 10-second cooldown right here. I'm looking at this 30%. I'm looking at this submerge here, 1 minute. I'm looking at a fucking dead boss. You know what I'm saying? So like right now, you could do it. Nah, that probably would have been too quick. So you probably do a filler there. You judge, command, you come in, and then you pop wings right there. You know what I'm saying? So there's a nice 20% of the boss that you have wings on for, and that's probably, you know. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what you're missing right there. If you can get a second wings in, brother, that's gonna be fucking huge for you, for sure, on this fight. Like, you had maybe 3 mix-ups. One right here. No, I think it was earlier. But, you know, you had like 3 like rotation mix-up mishaps. It's not the end of the world, obviously, but I think the biggest thing is definitely the wings. The biggest thing is definitely the wings there, for sure. I mean, you're still pumping. Definitely still pumping. Yeah. Wings for sure there, my man. You didn't Super Sapper as well. From what I can tell, your Super Sapper's on cooldown. For sure. So you could have Super Sappered and Goblin Sappered as well. Yeah, no, Uno's got a 100 on Kale. Yeah, Uno has a 100 on Kale. Yeah, no, for sure. But Uno, I mean, you're still pumping, dude. You're a fucking pumper. You know what's up, man. For sure. I mean, I wish I could get a better Vosh and Kale. We will get a better Vosh and Kale, guys. We will. I have been hounding Dr. Kale incessantly, and I'm sure that he's watching this and he's like, this guy doesn't even have fucking good logs, and he's reviewing these people. That's exactly, you know what? He's already said that. But yeah, no, that's my goal. I need to get a 99 on Vosh Kale, honestly. And I think there's I have a 96 on something else. I can't remember what it is, but yeah, that's just me personally. Let's take a look at Eno. What you can do better in KT. Okay, so we can watch your KT VOD, right? Wait, this is holy. What? Are you holy? Wait, he's... What? Eno, are you here? He has ret logs. Am I just dumb? Wait. Am I just dumb? Go switch specs. How do we do this? Help. Help, Ouija. Check damage. Oh, okay. Yep. Well, take a look at that. All right, so you want to know what you want to do better on Kael'thas? Or do you want something else? Because you got a good fucking Kael, man. You got a 99 on Kael right here, dude. You got a rank 20 Kael. That's something I don't have. You know? I mean, I can look at the VOD, I can definitely tell you from what you could do better, even on a rank 20 Kael. I could definitely, like, you know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at your Void Reaver. Let's take a look at your Void Reaver. Because you guys do have a good time here. I'm actually gonna even look at this. I'm gonna look at it right off the bat. Let's see if I can figure it out. Yeah, I mean, guys, let me tell you a little story. I had this arcane mage friend, right, who told me about this new boomkin that they got, right? This new boomkin, he said that he had to break him in like a horse and inform him multiple times that he was never, ever going to get his own innervate ever again. Ever. It was going to the arcane mage. It was going to him 100% of the time. He said that he had to break him in like a horse. I think that we need to also do this with our holy paladins. I'll say this on open mic. Judgment of Light sucks. Judgment of Light is terrible. I know that, let's see here. I know that, 83%, that's still pretty good uptime. But that 17% of the fight, that's when people are using, like, all of their cooldowns. They're using, like, all their spells and, like, arcane power and everything that's, like, they're using way more mana than they would the rest of the fight. You know what I'm saying? So, you're hitting the target more, all that other type of shit. You're going to be proccing Zhao more. I mean, like, it's huge. I'm a big, the Holy Paladin judges wisdom. Chill. All right, so let's take a look at your gear. Take a look at your gear here. Damn, man, you got some gear, bruh. Okay, gloves. Do you have the expertise gloves? And you have too much hit. For sure. You have a boomkin, yes? You guys don't have a boomkin. Just got this week. No boomkin. Your holy said they usually... The holy should... What does the holy do? What is... let me back this up, guys. What does a holy paladin do other than judge, buff, and overheal the tank? Please, answer me. The keyword is nothing. The answer is nothing. What do they do other than judge wisdom, buff the raid, and overheal the tank? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, whew. So I think you might be able to... You can't really drop much hit because you need like 98. Yeah, I mean, I guess you're good on hit right now. Definitely, if you can get a boomkin, that would be nice. Yeah, so you got the gloves, that's good.
Some of these coals
Definitely
burn
change
at
the
over
gloves up.
1,000 degrees.
Oh yeah, no, dude, if you want to chill, like you legitimately, and a Holy Paladin is such a good, like, raid leader spot. You're not doing much. That's it. Like, you dispel sometimes. You're casting into the tank and then you judge. That's it. Like, you're able to look at so much shit that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so perfect. It legitimately is perfect. So the gloves, yes, we checked it, we got rid of that. But everything else, dude, you got some really good fucking gear. This is the very first week that you play Ret. Let's take a look. Okay. Okay, so, wow, dude, wow, that's impressive. You had 8 melee hits with just command. However, you got 5 to proc, so you did get lucky, right? You did get lucky. You did get lucky, in terms of, you know, the actual procking, but you want to try to make sure that you have Seal of Blood up. For sure. What? How is that possible? Huh, okay, alright. Let's take a look at your casts. Okay, so you got good casts. So what you could be doing is you could be doing more fillers. Is the big thing here. You could be doing more consecrates. You could be doing filler judges. Your seal, your twisting amount is good for sure. You're twisting a good amount. Your crusader striking a good amount. I think you might be twisting a little too late, and that might be resulting in this right here. It's a little too late. Take a look at your buffs here. Yep. Okay. So you have. So what I can tell here, right? What do you mean it just shows? What do you mean? So here you're not stacking these buffs with your bloodlust, right? You have Avenging Wrath here, and then you use your haste pot. So if you had used, there's a macro that we were talking about. You know what? I'm gonna log back in here. That's what you're asking about. You're asking about the macro. I'll pull it up right now. I'm logging in right now, and I'll show you guys my macros, and we'll talk about the macros straight up. So right here, the haste pot, the wings, the trinket. It should all be in one macro. That's it. You know what I'm saying? The haste pot rotation. Okay, yeah, I know. So the haste pot rotation under bloodlust is what's called 2-3. You are twisting on 2 out of 3 attacks, auto attacks. So for instance, it would be looking like you're applying Seal of Command before the first auto attack. You're hitting on the auto attack while twisting into Seal of Blood. The auto attack occurs. You apply Seal of Command. On that second auto attack, you're applying Seal of Blood and twisting on that. After that second auto attack, you're Crusader striking. So this is under the effects of a haste pot and a bloodlust. That's what you're trying to do during that rotation right there. So again, you're twisting, and you're Crusader striking on three auto attacks, right? So, like I'm saying here, we're talking about stacking your cooldowns for bloodlust. Like, stacking your cooldowns during a bloodlust is huge. It's everything for a Ret Paladin. It's literally what you need for the burst. Straight up. Like I said earlier, what's up, Retau? If you get a bloodlust, you need to go ham during that bloodlust, or else your damage means nothing. Like, the burst during a bloodlust is absolutely everything. It's so much. So if we're talking macros, guys, we're talking We're talking Avenging Wrath, Haste Pot, Trinket macros, right? I do, when I'm in PvE, I have 3 Seal of Bloods. This is my normal Seal of Blood. It's just the Seal of Blood and start attack macro. That's it. You know? Then I have my my start attack all buffs, right? Start attack with buffs. That's what I call it, Sob. That's why I have it as Sob, right? This buff, this one, it Avenging Wrath, it uses my Bloodlust Brooch, my Trinket, and it uses my Haste Pot at the same time that I'm twisting into an attack. Now, the reason that I do that is because, one, I'm reducing the amount of time that the Haste Pot has. I do like PvPing with that button. I had my PvE bars up at the time. Okay, I had my PvE bars up at the time because my PvP button is the same thing but without it, you know. So this is used for, you minimize the amount of time that Haste Pot is popped before the first auto attack that it, you know, that you hit after. So say you hit with an auto attack and then you pop Haste Pot. That Haste Pot does not apply until the next auto attack. So you're wasting that whole entire auto attack with your Haste Pot that's not like doing anything. That could also be the same for popping wings, popping your Trinket. You're not hitting anything, you're not doing anything, it's downtime that you're not even doing. So macroing all of it together is the way to go. You can do this with having all of them. The Haste Pot, the Bloodlust Brooch, the Avenging Wrath. Or you can have it without your Bloodlust. I'm sorry, without your Haste Pot. You know what I'm saying? I have them both. I use them both, depending on if I'm doing trash, depending on if I'm doing something different. You know, I have to use a mana pot, whatever. You know, I have that there. So we look here, right? We want to make sure that we're using these together, because that also means that you could use this later together. That was weird. I thought I heard something over there in my room that was kind of spooky. So yeah, I mean, you could have put in another Haste Pot here, and that probably would have been good, honestly. But yeah, I mean, I think you're on the right track for sure. As long as you know the twist Crusader Strike rotation and you're thinking about it, as me and Uno were talking about earlier, once you get it down, the twist Crusader Strike rotation is so comfy. It is so cozy. You're just twisting. Honestly, it feels great. Like, it truly feels great. It's really good. But yeah, you know, I think you're in a good spot, man. Let me take a look here. Yeah, I mean, your kale is still pretty good. I remember you saying your kale. Some final tips on Vosh. I mean, I can't really give you any tips on Vosh, man. Like, you just the tip with Vosh is, if you're killing Nagas, you need to be killing something else. Like you need to be doing as much damage as possible. That means, you know, it's all about phase 2, man. It's all about you doing damage in phase 2. You could do as much damage under the fucking sun in phase 1. You could do every single thing in phase 3. But if you don't do any damage in phase 2, you're fucked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, you have to do Ogre Suit, and you have to not net the Strider, and you have to have a melee tank on the Strider. You have to have increased uptime during phase 2. Doesn't matter if it's Striders, doesn't matter if it's Elementals, doesn't matter if it's Nagas. You just have to have increased uptime. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It could be Ellie's, it could be Striders. It's just uptime. That's it. Any uptime that you can get, that's what it is. All right, let's take a look at Skyland. Alan, you hear me, man? Hey, dude, he's got a great Void Reaver here. My man's pumping. Got one Super Sapper charge. Could have had a second Goblin Sapper charge. Are you sandbagging, Skyland? I mean, come on, bro. Let's take a look at his gear. Even with its perfect uptime, it's extremely hard to 99 Vosh. Very true. Very true. You have to be like, hey, could you Warlocks not do any damage for this Vosh, please? That's basically what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Am I only doing ret logs? Yeah, I mean, I'm a ret guy. I'm a big ret guy. I mean, I could review funny logs, right? I mean, Skyland, you got some good gear, man. This motherfucker's got Executioner, he's got DST. Good amount of hit. All right, so I'll be picky. I'll be picky, Skyland. You gotta have you gotta have the Goblin Sapper charge. You're missing a second charge that you could be doing. I know it's not a lot. I know it's not a lot. It literally could be 3 DPS. But we all know what we're here for. Damn, bro. So you even pumped this hard, right? And you had 3 melee hits with just Seal of Command. And you had 1 melee with no seal. So tighten up that rotation a little bit. You were missing an enhancement, Shaman? Yeah, I don't really know how to, like, review enhancement Shaman logs. Skyland, do you not have the macro? Definitely. God damn, he's got 5 squawks. Oh, I didn't have it enhanced this raid, but I had 5 battle squawks. Yeah, no, if you had fucking enhanced with 5 battle squawks, ooh. God damn, bro. Look at this 40% Lionheart uptime. Damn, bro, if you had, oh my god, dude, if you had an enhancement Shaman, you would have actually fucking pumped on this, dude. You would have pumped on this. Because you probably didn't even have totem twisting, yeah? Yeah, see guys, here we go. Look how my man is pumping. He's got a nice 12 cozy, 12 cast per minute, 2 minute 30 seconds fight. He's got an appropriate amount of consecrates. Since he's a level 70 twister so much. That's why he doesn't need to do filler judges. But yeah, dude, I would probably try to get another Goblin Sapper charge. You know what I'm saying? You got a VOD of this? Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. We'll take a look at it. Yeah, man, you could have done a little bit, you know, more damage with the enhancement. Let's take a look at this, guys. Well, this is not on the Totem Twister Guild. Hell yeah. We love the good twister, Totem Twisters. The trick to activate Squawk is a little different. Do you guys do Larian first? Or did I miss VR? I missed VR. Alright. The trick to activate Squawk is kind of like, so you pull the last pack, right? You pull. How did you get 5 squawks here? You don't even have squawk. You have squawks out. Are you sure this is the right one? Not the same raid, yeah. You're gonna twist, Crusader Strike. You got. Oh, you should have Crusader Strike there. You had 2 hits where you could have Crusader Strike, and they were like, there we go. It's a nice twist. Crusader Strike. Your judge, command, twist, and you're twisting again. Should have twisted again. Crusader Strike. Yeah, Crusader Strike's off cooldown there for a little too much. You're gonna twist, and you're probably gonna Crusader Strike here. And you twist. Judge. Command, twist, Crusader Strike. Yeah, you could have had a judge there. You Crusader Strike, like, that was up for a little too long. You definitely could have Crusader Strike way more during that. Yes, I'm sorry that I'm out here dissecting this, but this is very good for me to commentate, I'm thinking, over top of this. You know what I'm saying? You can twist again here. See, now you're in the position where you can start doing fillers. So you Crusader, you should have Crusader Strike there and then fillered. So you fillered and then Crusader Strike. So you're gonna judge. You should judge. Crusader. Okay. Yeah, you need a Crusader Strike a little bit more during these rotations right here, man, for sure. He's a level 70 twister. He is level 70 twisting. For sure. Yeah, I mean, on this one, on this VOD specifically, Skyland, you could have Crusader Striked a little bit more, in my opinion. Like, you were missing a decent amount of Crusader Strikes. In my opinion. In my opinion. But yeah, this one itself, like, put a Goblin Sapper Charge on it. Get an enhancement. You're going to see that go up. You know, not because of the Goblin Sapper Charge, but because of the Enhancement Shaman, you know. But yeah. I mean, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Let's take a look at Kavai. Is Kavai here? Kavai, are you here, my man? What's up, dude? Fell Iron Bomb mess with auto attack? No, it is not. Anytime in that window will not work. Well, sleep not woke, it actually depends on your actual latency. So, say for example, it only shows the last 400 milliseconds of the swing. So if you have, let's just say, 200 millisecond server latency, right? When you press it in the latter half of the 400 milliseconds, it's gonna twist too late. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So like that's gonna be, what's it called? That's gonna be the problem. Sith Ice, I have another person after this, and then I can take a look. But yeah. Kavai, let's take a look at your Void Reaver, my man. Oof, my man's in progress. Yo, are you guys just doing splits right now, or when's the speed run? Dude, just let me know. You don't have to tell it into the. Just let me know. I want to watch it. I won't tell anybody. I swear. Scout's fucking honor, dude. I swear to God. I swear. I just want to watch. Let's take a look at you, my man. All right, so you might be twisting a little bit too late. I'm thinking. You had some Seal commands here. This portion right here, I think it was just too fast because this is during the bloodlust. Right here. This is just twisting a little bit too late, I'm thinking. And this Monique is good, man. See, look at this. He's using a super sapper charge and a goblin sapper charge. Perfect. Perfect. I like it. Oh, that's the wrong buff. So yeah, man, I think you might be twisting a little too late during this bloodlust era. This dude's got 3 bloodlusts. God damn, bro. Oh, dude, definitely use this haste pot a little bit earlier. Definitely use the haste pot trinket macro. You know what I'm saying? Definitely use the haste pot trinket macro. Take a look at your cast. Holy fuck, Kavai. That is insane. So you could twist less and Crusader Strike more. I know. You really, that's ridiculous that I'm saying that. Just testing shit. I know. Absolutely. Just seeing if it actually does proc, you know? I feel you, dude. But definitely in this scenario, you could definitely... You could at least Crusader Strike more. Now, I think about 3 heroisms in a 2-minute and 40-second fight. You're probably gonna have a high cast per minute, you know what I'm saying? We haven't done that yet, Luke. And I'm not sure if... I'm not sure if we will do that yet. I'm not sure. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not sure if we will do that yet. Try to go bananas on twisting. Yeah, I mean, for sure, dog. But definitely put the haste pot with the trinket and put it here again. You know what I'm saying? I think everything else is good, man. Might be twisting a little too, like, you got caught up a little too late on those twists, but I think you might be twisting a little too much, but I think you know that for sure. Oh, you lacked an enhanced on this one? Let me take a look at your gear too. Crash neck, my man? Hasn't dropped yet? Hydra shoulders? Got the net raid? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We've got 2 logs, 3 logs after this, I think. Yeah, definitely. I think the biggest thing is on this log, for example, less twisting, more Crusader Strike, stacking the haste pot. I think that's what you need. Personally, I think that's what you need. But you already know that. But my man, you got to tell me when you guys are doing the... Like, I want to see it, man. I want to see it. But yeah, brother. No deaths? Okay, good. No deaths. Okay, let me look at... Yeah. Definitely let me know, brother. Take a look here at this Hydros. Yeah, it's probably just like, again, doing here. It's just during bloodlust. I think that's what it is. Filler judges, I like to see that. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Oh yeah, definitely have wings during this, man. I don't know if you just accidentally didn't do wings and stuff like that, but I know that fucking macro, sometimes it doesn't work. It gets caught in the spell queue. Oh, grief for trash. That's rough, dude. That's rough. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's just something you knew, you know? A little bit of a big trash damage, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. That's fucking sick, dude. This 99 right here, dude. Look at that. Ted Kaczynski. Huge, dude. Huge. Reinbach, you here? What's up, man? What's up? Take a look at your Void Reaver. Again, guys, we look at the Void Reaver because it's pretty much like the best thing to check. Alright, I'm gonna take a look here. You got a Ted Kaczynski too? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Okay, so do you have... You do. Yeah, let me check. This is what I like to see. Right here. Look at these four. Look at all four of this. This is what I... You attack the boss, you judge it with wisdom, you judge it with Crusader, you put Curse of Wreck, and you put Curse of Elements on it. I mean, it's instant. It's perfect. That's what I like to see. Get appropriate amount of fillers and about a 3-minute fight. Nice. 1 melee with no swing, you know that. Yo, Skyland, thanks for stopping by, my man. Have a good night. Take a look at your casts. Let me take a look at your buffs before I say it. Using the correct macro. You could have used another haste pot here. So definitely, every time you're using this trinket, if you use a trinket and a haste pot, the next time your trinket comes up, you're using a trinket and a haste pot again, 100%, no matter what. Like, if you don't, like, you should be aiming to do that. If you have to use a mana pot, I know that happens on like Bosch and Kale and stuff like that. That definitely shouldn't happen on Void Reaver, for sure. Let's take a look here. You could be twisting a little bit more, knowing that. And Crusader Strike is in a good spot, and you have a good amount of fillers. Do you like not have like good crit? Why didn't you do as much damage as you should have? I feel like you should have done more damage. I feel like I'm missing something here. I mean, I don't have a Feral Druid, but I feel like you should have done more damage here. And I think it could have been done if you would twist it a little bit more. Probably during the Bloodlust. Let's take a look here. When did the Bloodlust occur? Bloodlust occurred at 9 seconds in. Look at your cast. Let's look at your timelines. Is that your melee? So it looks like you don't have a Seal Twist macro that puts all of them together on like a melee attack. I can Reinbach definitely start using that, my man. Start using that. Like using a trinket Like, you're pressing all these buttons individually. And I know that, like, I just wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you could do that in a melee swing, but you pop this haste pot, you pop this trinket, you pop these wings. Before it gets to this swing, it's wasted damage on these items right here. So if you're doing it right on a twist, you're getting the most amount out of the items that you possibly can. You know? Let's see here. You twist, twist. You twist, 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 Crusader Strike. You should twist, twist, Crusader Strike. Twist, twist, Crusader Strike. Damn, dude, you did everything correct. Except for that, the trinket proc. Twist, Crusader Strike. Auto, you definitely could have swapped to command here and twisted on this auto attack. And you probably could have twisted again here and then Crusader Strike a little bit later. Am I mistiming it? I mean, from what it looks like here, you pop. Yeah, I mean, it looks like your pop, like on this one right here, it kind of looks like it's not macroed together because they're not all popping at the same time. Like, looks like, I mean, from here to here, that might be macroed together, but this wings is definitely not macroed. At least from what I can see. So you see this, like, here's another example. So you twisted here, right? You had to see the command. You're gonna auto attack. You're gonna twist, right? This is for everybody here, right? And you twist right here, right? You fillered instead of using Crusader Strike. You should have fillered. I'm sorry. You should have used Crusader Strike and then filler. I know that that's like not a lot, but like if you end up doing that over and over, you're gonna lose like a Crusader Strike or two in the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna be reducing your cast per minute on your Crusader Strike down, and that's for everybody. I like where you put this buff. Whenever I have to buff, I'll never buff, like, unless I'm on Crusader Strike downtime. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won't buff if I'm gonna twist. But yeah, I think there's a couple things in the rotation right there where you could have made it better. Yeah, I know if you have it macroed together, I don't know, man. That seems a little weird. I would definitely look into that. Because that, from what I can tell here, you definitely, like, 1, 2, 3. I clicked them. At least from at least what the log is saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What do you mean he was global locked from Crusader Strike? Ah, yes. Exactly, yes. You were. Definitely make sure that you're not in a global cooldown, you know? Like, that's, like, huge. Like, that's absolutely huge. You know what I'm saying? How do I see in the logs what ability is applied first? What do you mean? Like, it's just casts, and it's just, you know, like I just click cast and that's it. You know, that's about it. But yeah, I mean, Reinbach, I mean, you're pretty good, man. Like, you got the right stuff going on. You gotta hit timelines. Timelines is what you need. Yeah. Yep. I mean. Oh, that's debuffs. You go to debuffs and then cast by friendly. And just has like all the debuffs on it. That's it. Look here. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no problem. All right, let's take a look here. Take a look at Trick. In Elite. My man's got a nice 239. What's up, man? What's up? Got a nice 239. So what I can tell is you're not doing consecrates. You could be putting a consecrate in. Are you engineering? I would put strength gem in that. I need to roll my back out, fellas. I need to roll my back out. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna crack that motherfucking back here in a second. Oh, bro. Legs. Expertise legs. Give us the deets, man. Did you accidentally the whole thing and do it wrong and not get the expertise legs, or what? What's up? Oh! Oh my god! Oh fucking hell! Oh! So you don't have any. You don't have any. Not the Shatrath leggings. Not the Cleft Hoof Hide leggings. You don't have any. Well, that's a rip. But I mean, if you've got the Kael'thas legs now, it's not that bad, but it does suck for sure. You got a boomkin? You do. You could reduce some hit for sure. I'm sure you probably lost some with the legs, getting rid of the legs. All right, let's take a look here at your buffs. Got a nice double bloodlust. Yep. Okay, here. You staggered your buffs, man. You guys really gotta stack your buffs. Really gotta stack your buffs. Like if you're trying to pump your damage, gotta stack the buffs. Like having this Avenging Wrath during this Lust for Battle is insane. Insane damage. And not only that, you have the haste potion going during it. Insane damage. All in the Avenging Wrath, all in a trinket proc, all in a haste pot, all in a bloodlust. It's just, that's how you're gonna do the most damage. You need to stack your buffs for sure. Yeah, don't Crusader Strike when you have Seal of Command up, because you're most likely gonna attack with Seal of Command up. You know what I'm saying? The twisting might have gotten you too much there to hit that. So, I mean, other than that, you did good. Let's take a look at your cast for a minute. You got a good amount of. You could probably take like. No. I think you should just Crusader Strike more. You got a good amount. You get a good amount of seals, simply because you had 2 bloodlusts, right? So you're gonna be in twist Crusader Strike a lot. Like you're gonna be twisting a lot. Stack your buffs. You stack your buffs, it's gonna be way better. And maybe some more judges. You had 14 judges in a 2-minute and 39-second fight. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Wendy? What's up, man? Yeah, that's what I would do. I would stack your buffs for sure. Crusader Strike a little bit more, and you know, maybe some filler judges for sure. You have a good kill time. I would try to make sure that you have your seals up, and I would try to make sure that you don't Crusader Strike with Seal of Command up for sure. Overall, man, you got some good logs for sure. But if you're trying to push out that little bit of extra damage, right here, this is the biggest part right here. This is this is the biggest part that you would increase your damage. Straight up. Straight up. Also get DST, bro. Tell them you want DST. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hell yeah. Did you get DST after this? Oh, hell yeah. Big grats, though, on that, because it's insane. Is there a weaker that shows your rotation what to do on the fly? No, Shui, not really. Not really. It's kind of just getting reps and throwing yourself at it. That's it. Kind of just what it is. You got Murders for Intent this week? Hell yeah. You got all the expertise pieces, Wendy? Alright, let's look at Cascada, Nihilus. What server is this? What server is this on? Nihilus. Okay, there's only one. Nijamba? Okay, so I don't really have much that I can look at. Let's see if you have a Gruul or Mag. Got a Gruul I can look at. Yeah, see, I can't. Let's look at your Gruul. Let's look at your Gruul. The Hydros is a little too long. Let's take a look at your Gruul. You got 3 paladins. Let's take a look here. Judgment of Light is so bad, man. Yeah, huge, man. Gotta have wisdom on the target for sure. Cascada. Let's take a look here. Okay, so I think, all right, so you're definitely doing you're doing 2 things. You are Crusader striking when you have Seal of Command. That results in you meleeing with Seal of Command. Like, almost all the time. Legitimately, like, almost all the time. So there is that. Then I believe that you're twisting too late. Let me take a look and see if your casts are on par with each other. They kind of are. You're twisting a little too late. What does meleeing with Seal of Command mean? Does it fuck up twist percentage? Yes, it does. It does. So if you melee with Seal of Command, you have a chance of Seal of Command not proccing. The more average damage is Seal of Blood. Not only that, you do Seal of Blood damage does to you get a little bit more mana back. I know it's not a lot, but it's still a thing. So on average, Seal of Blood is going to give you more damage auto-attacking than Seal of Command, you know? You want to try and make sure that you have at least Seal of Blood up. Right? So, and we take a look at this, the Crusader Strike. He's got 10 casts of Crusader Strike, right? With the melees, like... it only shows the Crusader Strike. Damn, man. Why doesn't it show these Crusader Strikes when you click X? That's just fucking useless, dude. It's fucking useless. Come on, guys. Okay, so these Crusader Strikes allude to you hitting with just Seal of Command up, and that does fuck up twist percentage. That does have a chance of you legitimately just hitting the target and it's just being an auto attack with basically nothing on it. No seal, nothing, you know? So definitely make sure you don't do that. Ace pot, for sure. Ace pot is needed. Yeah, haste pot's needed, my man. I didn't look and see if there were no seals. Okay, so we got one melee attack with no seal. Definitely need to make sure that you have at least one seal up. Preferably blood, like I was talking about. But yeah. And then let's take a look at the cast one more time. Yeah, just a little bit more twisting. Definitely not allowing the seal command to hit. I think you got caught up doing the Crusader Strike, which I mean it's not a bad thing to do. But you can also be focusing more on your damage, for sure. You can absolutely be focusing more on your damage. So what I would take away from this is definitely twist more, definitely Crusader Strike more, and definitely make sure that Judgment of Wisdom is on the target. So like, and that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, Disco. But like, you definitely should be focusing on when you can twist. Like, you should be thinking, oh, my Crusader Strike is up in 2 seconds, and I'm about to be halfway through my auto attack, so my Crusader Strike is going to be up by the time my auto attack lands, so I could definitely twist on this auto attack. And you're thinking about that in a second. Like, you need to be thinking about that in a second. And I know that that's kind of a lot to say and a lot to think about, and being able to think about it in, 100 milliseconds, but it's something you gotta, and we all gotta work on, for sure. This is huge. 2 minutes into the fight, 2 minutes and 26 seconds. Judgment of Wisdom. Guys, even if you don't judge Wisdom, you should have something that tracks judgments on the target. You know what I'm saying? You should have something that tracks judgments on the target. So if you're 15 seconds into the fight and Wisdom is not up on the target, you cue that mic and you say, Wisdom on the target, Wisdom on the target. You be annoying. Be annoying. Legitimately. I'm being dead serious. What should your twist CPM be at? It depends on the amount of bloodlust that you get, honestly. It depends on the amount of bloodlust that you get. Well, that's everybody in the Rhett Log Review channel, guys. That's everybody in the Rhett Log Review channel. Whew, that's a lot of talking, though. Not gonna lie, guys, that's a lot of talking. But so if you have, yeah, I got time for one more. So the twist CPM, it depends on your bloodlust. So if you got one bloodlust and you're in a 3 minute and 3.5 minute fight.
D_Brine just subscribed.
Brian, you can I think you can like type something when you resub. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty certain you can type something. But thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate that. You're almost there at the 12 months with Ben, which is big. Yeah. So it depends on the amount of bloodlust that you're getting. So if you get one bloodlust in a 3.5 minute fight, it should be somewhere around like 11 to 12 casts per minute on both your Seal of Command, Seal of Blood, If you're getting no bloodlust, you're not going to be twisting as much. You're like a 9 or 10. You know what I'm saying? Crusader Strike, it should be 8 casts per minute, 7 to 8. I would like a Hallmark greeting with my Bezo bucks. Yes, I would. All right, let's take a look here. So you got a lot of kills here. It kind of looks like your guild is struggling, yes. Let's take a look at your gruel, because that's like the best thing I can do with these kill times. I can't really... A bit? Okay, alright. I'm not trying to like call your guild out. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to look at your logs and trying to make it see it so you can be better. Because that's a guild thing, it's not a you thing, you know? So trying to figure out how to make you better, yeah? Let's take a look here at your best gruel. Alright, let's take a look here. So yeah, like we were saying earlier with other people, Crusader Strike with Seal of Command will result in melee attacks with just command. You broke even with the dice, so this is basically the same amount of damage as if you had kept blood up. But again, this doesn't always happen, guys. This does not always happen. You got to make sure that you have Seal of Blood up, honestly, for melees, and you got to make sure that you have just one seal up. You got 7 melees here with no seal at all. You have these Crusader Strikes, so what that tells me is you would judge, and then you would Crusader Strike. Like right, not only is judging before an auto attack, but not what you should be doing, but you Crusader Strike. So you would judge Crusader Strike at least 2 times, and that's definitely not what you need, what you want to be doing for sure. You could be twisting a lot more, my man. You could be twisting a lot more. I would focus less on... Why'd you have 3 Crusaders, 3 Sealer Crusaders? What's up, Zip? No, your CS is fine. No, your CS... No, you should be doing more CS. You should be doing more CS. And you should be twisting more. You absolutely... You have the downtime to press buttons. You absolutely have the downtime to press buttons. Like you're only doing 31.8 casts per minute, right? Like that... you could be doing way more. I'm pretty certain. Yeah? You could definitely be casting more. Dark Rune would help for sure. I have a fear of pulling threat. How's the log view been? It's been good, man. It's been good. We all have that. We all have the fear of pulling threat. This is the last log, actually, Zip. This is the last log. No, we all have that threat of that fear of pulling threat. Yeah, they should be. They should be. Are you not getting enhancement shaman? From what I can tell, it doesn't look like you are. Haste pot as well. Need to be using a haste pot. Haste pot is fucking huge. Yo, Big Smoke Dog, thank you for the follow. Full threat a lot, yeah. FOK is a pretty big fight too in terms of burst. Like you can burst that fucking shaman so insanely. Yeah, I mean this lust should have been a little bit earlier. I mean that's a guild thing. This lust should have been a little bit earlier, but it's, you know. And again, this wisdom fell off, man. You got to make sure that you keep that wisdom up, or at least call it out again. Makes sense. I mean, yeah. You know, the wisdom's got to be up. And I think all your casts could be up for sure. Like you could definitely You could have more twisting. You could have more Crusader strikes. You could have more judges. I'm pretty certain. And I think you might actually be just not twisting. And I think you need to be just straight up more twisting. Like it from what I can tell, it kind of looks like you'll just ride a command or two. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think a little bit more reps, and you'll get it for sure. Just more reps, man. And I mean, also a lot of parses are guild based as well. You know what I'm saying? So that does happen. But beyond that, more Crusader Strike, more twisting, and pace pot as well, for sure. I would do that. I didn't even look at your gear actually. This chest really isn't that good, and neither is the belt. See if you can get Executioner soon. You know what I'm saying? See if you can get Executioner. You got belt from Mag now? Okay, yeah, hell yeah. No, you're good, yeah. That's what I would say. I'd say for the cast, man. That's big. That's big. And then haste pot is also big. For sure. No, it's not Biss until Wrath of the Lich King. It's what's it called? It gets outshined by Apollyon. Yeah, Felspine is better. Not by much, though. We're looking at this. This is you, Kavai. This 420 FLK, only 1500, 1600. Come on, Kavai. Oh my god. Pepega retirement raid. Yeah, no, I'm fucking with you, bro. Look at overall. Okay. I'm pumping. I'm pumping. For sure. Yeah, Reinbach. That's huge, man. And then if anybody, all right, we got one more. Havoc. We got one more. You guys aren't using rank 1 Seal of Command, and you're wondering why your mana is just draining. That's why. All right, let's take a look at this 2K. It's 99. How can you get more damage out of this? Sappers. You could use sappers off the top of my head. Your gear looks good. I'm assuming that you did not get Shattrath leggings. A person who uses neck, I like to see it. So, I mean, you have a little bit too much hit. Just like a little bit too much hit, you know? No boomkin. And the neck probably put you over. Yeah. So you have a couple hits here with just command. Try to tune that up. Try to slow it down in terms of not the actual rotation, but in your mind. You know what I'm saying? You're good. You got no hits with no seal here. You might be twisting too late, and that might be based on your bloodlust. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, dude. So why is your bloodlust here at the end? That's huge, man. The bloodlust needs to be up here in the front. The bloodlust needs to be front loaded. You know what I'm saying? I don't even really use 1 anymore. I just use 4 and 7. Honestly, I use 4 and 7. Fury Warrior GM. Take a look here. Yeah, man. So this bloodlust needs to be pushed to the front so that you can use your Avenging Wrath trinket haste pot macro. From what I can tell is you're not. You're using them all individually buttons, and we were talking about it earlier. If anybody's not here, like the macro that I use for, okay, can I just please hit M? Oh my god. Whew. Okay, the macro that I use for like my haste pot, my trinket, my wings, is all in a Seal of Blood twist macro. Reduces downtime of melee swing and everything like that. I mean, it's so perfect. This is what you want, so that you don't have things like this where you have the haste pot and the wings and the trinket not synced up perfectly together. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you obviously want this bloodlust moved to the beginning of the fight so that you can have a trinket or in a haste pot later. I mean, you got a 2-minute and 34-second fight. If you bloodlust 10 seconds in, right? If you bloodlust 10 seconds in, you're wingsing 10 to 15 seconds in, you're gonna have another trinket and haste pot use at the end of the fight. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty big. This is pretty big. You got a good amount of cast here. This is exactly like this is perfect in my opinion. You could have a little bit more filler. Little bit more filler. Little bit more filler. Better burst phase. Sapper charges. I don't know if you're engineering or not, but it's fucking huge. Sapper is fucking big. It's fucking big, guys. Well, fellas, I'm gonna be honest. That's probably gonna be it for the Ret log review. I appreciate y'all coming by, and I appreciate everybody here wanting to talk about logs and stuff like that. We'll be doing it again next Monday. Guys, if you're here, bring your VODs. Bring your VODs for next Monday. I want to watch more VODs next Monday. I want to do a little bit less talking. I want to talk about the rotation during the fight. So for instance, when I was talking about Uno and his lurker, I was talking about the rotation and, you know, trying to compensate what he should be doing when he's like doing the rotation and stuff like that. So I want to do some more stuff like that so people can visually see it instead of, you know, just seeing the logs and stuff like that. The logs are great, helps everybody out, but we need some visual help and stuff like that. So bring your VODs for the next one, please, 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 please. I'm gonna send you guys over to my man Winky. Can you outrange whirl on Lurker with the ogre suit? Yes, but also if you get hit somehow, I'm pretty certain you get hit like very far away. Void Reaver preferred? Any fight, honestly. Any fight VOD. You could do any fight VOD and I'll be able to dissect it down, honestly. Like, even if I'm not even ranking 100, I mean, I'm sure we can dissect it and sit here and see what someone should have done to produce the amount of damage that we need to get number 1, for sure. But yeah, fellas, appreciate y'all watching. We'll be back tomorrow. We are not raiding tomorrow. Maybe just some arena, some ret disc, maybe something like that. We'll try to figure out what we're gonna do. But yeah, peace out, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming.